Hi, the latest edition of BS 9251 came into effect on the 30th of June 2021. This document covers sprinkler systems in residential buildings. The most important change in the 2021 edition is the introduction of a fourth category of system. This caters for taller residential buildings above 18 metres or 4 stories high. In this category, there are some key changes to the standard from the previous 2014 version. Common areas that previously did not need sprinkler coverage may now need sprinklers. There was an increase in water capacity and power supply requirements. Additional non-residential areas within residential buildings will now require sprinkler protection. This new standard will apply whenever building work will require installation of or changes to a sprinkler system. The new fourth category of sprinkler system applies to all residential buildings that are either 18 metres or 4 floors high or above. This new category has been introduced to ensure alignment with the Fire and Rescue Service National Operational Guidance, for example access and response times, consistency with the British Standard EN 16925 which relates to fixed firefighting systems, and improved resilience to high-risk, high-rise buildings. Category 4 sprinkler systems require a minimum supply duration of 60 minutes. This is double the 30-minute requirement of Cat 3. This new category requires a minimum discharge density of 2.8 mm per minute and from 2 to 4 design sprinklers depending on the specifics of the site. The 2014 version of this standard did not expect corridors to have sprinklers. However, the 2021 version states that for Class 4 buildings, corridors and other common areas will generally require sprinklers. Where there are managed areas and considered to be sterile, they will require 2 design sprinklers if agreed by the authority having jurisdiction. In other cases, these will require 4 design sprinklers. Bathroom and shower rooms and toilets with a floor area less than 5 metres square are now only exempt if their linings are Class A1 or A2. But they must also not be prepared for white goods, including water heaters and electric showers. This means all bathrooms under 5 metres squared containing electric showers will now require sprinklers. Previously, there was no requirement for sprinkler systems on staircases. In this new edition for Category 4 buildings, there are circumstances where sprinklers would be required. For example, sprinklers will be required if staircases are constructed of timber. They will also be needed on any staircases with a floor covering that does not have Class B or above fire rating. A Cat 4 sprinkler needs the following water and power uplifts from Cat 3. A 60-minute water supply duration. They should be provided with 2 or more tanks, each capable of providing 50% or more of the required water supply to the system. If the system is mains fed, must have a feed from both sides, either of which must be capable of satisfying the flow demands of the system. And the system should be fed by 2 power supplies. The primary source is the electrical mains supply, and the secondary source will be the uninterruptible power source, UPS. An automatic transfer switch between the primary and the secondary source is required. The 2021 version of the British Standard gives specific guidance on some additional non-residential areas that will require sprinkler protection. The full list is on screen now. It includes foyers and receptions, car parking within or beneath blocks of flats, a bin store within or beneath any flats, and any limited office areas, for example concierge or site management. For buildings affected by this new category, there is a fundamental change to sprinkler requirements, and it's enforced now. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. And if you've got any questions, get in touch via the number that's on the screen now. Thanks for watching.